Sometimes we can put out so much love in a man or either put our love in a woman that don't care nothing about us. Sometimes God has to sit us down. He has to sit us down, people, to realize you can't keep playing with God's children. You can't keep marking God's children. Like I tell y'all all the time, you carrying somebody else's weight on you. I'm going to tell you something. You can laugh at people's pain. Don't laugh at folks' pain, y'all. Don't do it. Because laughing, I'm going to tell you something. When you laugh at people's downfall, I don't care how a person is. Don't laugh at a person's downfall. If you knowing they got problems, you should be on your knees and praying for them. Praying for her or for him. We shouldn't laugh at people's downfall. But people do that. It's no love no more, people. We carrying weight that's not ours. And we doing it to get a laugh. We doing it to mark people and talk about people. When is enough is enough? When God your mouth? Because he can do it. He can stop that mouth from moving. You are so right, Keisha. The leaning tree ain't the one to fall. I don't care what nobody, like I told y'all before, I don't care what nobody ever have done to me. I don't care about that. I ask God to forgive them, for they know not what they're doing. Because you've seen you want to grow and you can't grow. Because you carrying lies. You lying. All that stuff play a part in it, y'all. And we wonder why we can't get ahead. Because we carrying weight that we don't supposed to carry. And if God separates you from somebody, it's okay. He's sitting you down for a reason. God sit her down for a reason. I don't care what nobody say. He ain't gonna let you keep going. He gonna sit you down. And once he set you down, you got time to think like, oh God, is this really me? Did I do that? God, I'm so sorry. God, did I say these things? God, I ain't mean to say stuff like that. That ain't of you. And we wonder why we can't get nowhere. You know why we can't get ahead? You know why you can't get what God got for you? Because you got to be real. You got to be honest with yourself. Once you can be honest with yourself, because if you sow a bad seed, you're going to reap a bad seed. I'm serious, y'all. If you sow one, you're going to reap one. No matter what a person does to you, don't do the same to them. Don't do the same to them. Don't do the same, because you'll see it again. It might not be that. I'm going to tell y'all something. That person that you talked about, ragged and did everything to, it's not going to be that person, that same person that you did that to. It's not going to be them do it to you. It's not going to be that same person. It'll be somebody else. Somebody else will get you. Because you know why? Because the person that prayed and told God about it. That's why I said you don't pick at people in their downfall, in their sickness. Because somebody will come back and do it to you. And when they do it to you, it ain't no fun. It ain't fun when somebody do it to you. Can you stand the test that God trying to get you to see? He trying to get you to realize that, okay, what I got to do to stop you, to stop all of us in our mess? What do I have to do? Don't y'all see all this stuff going on in the world? He doing so much now, and we still on social media going back and forth with each other. I'm not doing it. I'm just trying to tell somebody something right now. We need to hear this. We all need to hear this. No matter I'm telling people, I tell you, we got to get it together, my sisters and my brothers. We got to get it together. We got to get it together. We carrying weight that we don't supposed to be carrying. We carrying luggage, somebody else mess. That's right. Bullying. That's what you call bullying. When you're on social media bullying a person and you see them at their weakest point. You see them. You don't know what folks going through. Y'all, there's so much going on out here in the world, and people bullying people every day on social media, picking at people, calling them names. You don't know what nobody going through. A lot of people can't take a lot of stuff. It don't matter what nobody do to somebody. Leave people alone. Leave them alone. Because you doing it to somebody's child. I always remember, we all somebody's child. We all somebody's child. So picking at people and talking about people every day, that's not good, y'all. I see it on social media. When I see stuff like that, I flip. I just turn. I say, Lord have mercy. I just flip. I just say, Lord have mercy. I say, Jesus. People don't even know. I pray for them. I still care for folks that done me wrong. I still got a caring heart. I don't like to see people do people wrong. Talk about folk. Mistreat people. I don't care who you are. I don't like it. Bullying is real, people. Bullying is so real. I don't like it. I don't like when folks get up here and bully people. That's straight bullying people when they sick. You supposed to be praying for folks when they sick and when they in their mess. You're supposed to pray for people. Together we stand. Divided we'll fall. We got to stand in the gap for people who going through. It could be your children. I pray for my children every day. They don't even know. That's what parents do. I pray for my kids every day. That's what we do. I don't like to see bullying on social media. Hey, Steve Parker, how you doing, love? How you doing? I don't like to see that on social media. It's wrong. It's not right. It's not of God. It's not of God to mark a person, pick at a person. If people not doing nothing to you, why you think you got a need to get in folks' inboxes calling them out their name? Because if you don't like what I do on my page, fine. I'm not picking at nobody. I get on my page, like I tell y'all, I do my little dancing, and I'm going to talk about God. I don't get up here, I'm not getting up here ragging nobody. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do it to get likes and views. You a sick individual if you had to get up here and pick at somebody to get some like and views. You can tell when a person been bullied in school. They didn't do it in school. They waited till they got older so they can bully somebody else. That called straight bully. You think I'm gonna take somebody else's relationship and make it as mine? Do you think I'm gonna take somebody else and do that? No, that's just like Lisa Richardson right now just joined. You think I would go in here and get Lisa relationship and get on social media? And I'm not finna do that. I don't care what nobody, I'm not doing it because it's not right. Where the love y'all got now? Where is the love y'all got for other people? Don't you know you'll get more if you start lifting God up and praising him? Don't you know things will go better for you in your life? I'm trying to help somebody. You might be picking right now, but you better be careful what you're doing. Y'all be careful out there what y'all do to people. I see it on every time I go through social media, I just see stuff. I just turn it. I block people because I don't want to see it. I don't want to see folks ragging folks, talking about folks, because I know how it felt. I know how it feels when people do you like that. You got to have a heart. You got to have a heart, my sisters and brothers. You got to have a heart for somebody. When you see somebody at their weakest point, you're supposed to pull them down and help them up. You don't kick them on in the ground. You don't beat them on the ground. You know they're going through some things. You don't do that. But people do that. They mark people the way they talk. Mark people the way they look. Mark people they skinny. Mark people they fat. Mark people they black or they dark or they lighter or whatever. It is crazy, y'all. It ain't the world. It ain't the world. It ain't the world. It's the people in the world that doing it. It ain't the world, because God made this world beautiful for all of us to be happy and peace. But it's the people that causing the chaos. It's the people that keep stuff going on social media. And it ain't the young folks, y'all. It ain't the young folks. It's the old folks. Old folks. And they should be learning, teaching you the way. A man's supposed... I'm going to tell you something else. If I see a man up here picking at another man, if I see a man picking at a woman, I don't want to be in their presence. I do not want to be in their presence because they cowards. They ain't to be trusted. They just ain't no good. When you catch people up here doing that to people, they been bullied. Those are straight bullies. And to wish death on people, that's so low down and disrespectful. You don't wish that on nobody. You don't wish death on nobody. I don't care how people them folk wrong. You don't wish that on nobody. It's wrong. It's wrong, my sisters and brothers. You gotta be careful what you speak out your mouth. I see a lot of that stuff. They talk bad down on folks. That's not right. That's not of God. Y'all think that's God? To hurt his children? It's not. It's not of him, y'all. Y'all too old and too grown for that. You too old and too grown. Y'all should be somewhere praying and hoping that y'all still can have social media. Because don't y'all know China and all this stuff, everything is in a mess right now? You should be praying that you can keep your cell phones and things going on. Because at a while, you ain't going to have none of this. I told y'all before. Y'all praise everything but except God. Everybody got rid of their house phone. Some people have still got their house phone. Got rid of the house phone so they can keep this heliphone with them. I'm calling it a heliphone because it keep up so much mess. These cell phone is the worst thing. See, you used to have your house phone. You didn't hear too much of this gospel because somebody's sitting right there and ain't nobody gonna move for you to walk away. You had to talk and say what you say right there. But now you got these old heliphone. I call them a hellish phone. I remember the time we used to have house phone, the cord wouldn't go nowhere, and you can't talk, but right there, okay, that's all you hear. But now, you can walk all in the street, you can walk everywhere with these things here to cause a problem. Grown folk. People be on Facebook bullying me, I go to their profile and look at them. They look like they about 70 and 80 years old up here picking at me. I ought to be teaching me the right way, teaching me things. but they can't because they bullies. You got old bullies too. Cause see, I'm gonna tell y'all, I remember the time when I used to work with a lot of older people. I think I probably, at the time, I probably was the younger one in there. I felt good being around them. At first, they didn't like me because I was young coming in there. And really, you know how they look at a young person coming in, and the older people thinking they gonna come in and maybe this man probably like this young woman, or this person that. But I wasn't in there for that. I was in there to do my work and do a good job and go home. I wasn't coming in there. When I go to work, I don't go to work to make love. I go to work to make 8 hours, or how many hours they give me, and go home. That's what I go in there to make. I don't go in my job to make love. I go in my job to work. But see, people, I'm telling you, people is so mean now. I had a lot of older folk, they were so mean to me. I didn't know why they was mean to me, but they was. Then until they get to know who I was. It's sad. I remember one girl walked up to me. She was younger than I was when they hired her. She was younger than me. I was standing up. I was looking at the ambulance bringing somebody in. I can remember just the goodest day, the young girl walked up to me. She said, "You think you something, though?" I just looked at her. I said, "No." I said, "You think I'm something, so I must be. Why would you tell me I think I'm something?" I didn't think, because I'm going to tell you something. People don't understand. Just because you work in environmental service, they call housekeeping, just because you work in environmental service, and I used to go to work, my children tell y'all, they had time, they used to iron my clothes. I made sure they got my clothes ironed, and then when I get out of work, I put on when I have my uniform on, I go to work, my uniform on iron, and I had my hair fixed. My god sister, she used to do my hair for me. She kept it so pretty in a French roll and stuff, and I always went to work neat. I never went to work out of place. And just because they want to come in there, hang out all through the night, and then they go hanging out all through the night, come in there with wrinkled clothes on, and half of the hair laid to the down on the head, and then you want to get mad with me because I want to go to work looking decent. Just because you work in housekeeping, you pick up trash, that ain't mean you got to become trash. The people are already sick, and you gonna go in there and make them look sicker? I'm trying to help somebody today. And you don't know why people don't like you, because of how you act. I don't think I'm nothing like that. People be in my inbox. I call them back. They say, "Oh, I didn't know you were going to call me back." Yes. You're in my inbox, and I'm wondering what you wanted. Maybe you want to book a show. People think that, I'm going to tell y'all something. Quit thinking just because a lot of people, parents and things back in the days, weren't able to send their child to college and get an education at that time or whatever. You had to take a job. You got to take a job. You didn't care what it was because you wanted to work to provide for your family. You didn't care what you had to do. And people want to look down on the one that doing housekeeping or doing type of work, cooking or something like that. They want to look down. If they didn't cook, how were you going to get something to eat? Don't y'all know that when you in these facilities, housekeeping, I'm gonna talk to y'all housekeeping, because I was one before. Just because you in the housekeeping, don't never feel bad about your job. Don't never let nobody make you feel bad because you got to clean it up. Because I'm gonna tell you something, you important than anybody else in there, for real. You are important. And the reason why I say you important, because you got to make sure everything is sanitized before they lay a body in that bed. You important. So don't never let nobody think that you're not. Never. Because one for you go in there, sanitize that room down and clean it. They can't put a patient in that bed. I can't go. I'm just saying, if my mama was living today, I couldn't go, when my mama get up out that bed, they couldn't go put nobody else right in it without cleaning it. They couldn't do it. The nurses can't do it all, because that's why they got teamwork. You got to become a team. And the housekeeping play a good part, because they keep it clean for you to come in the environment, so they can serve you. And that's why God is clean. That's why God is clean. He's clean so you can come into his environment. Because if he were dirty like the devil, you wouldn't want to be in there. You want to be somewhere you can be fed. Cleanness, goodness. You got to know who you are. Know who you are, people. Never let nobody talk down on you. I done heard this before. I can ask a RN nurse, "Hey, you RN? Uh-huh. Oh, is she a RN too? Oh, no. She just an LPN. She just an LPN. Jess. Oh, what the Jess for? Just say, she's a LPN. They don't care. Oh, she just a CNA. Oh, he just an orderly. Oh, he just an X-ray tech." You all come together as one to make it work. Never forget that. Dietitians, Don't matter if you cook. Be a good cook. Don't matter if you pick up trash and sweep. Be a good housekeeper. Be good at what you do. People gotta stop. Stop carrying other people's weight. Stop picking that folk because other folks picking that folk. You're too grown for that. Where they do that at? What y'all doing? Where y'all have you been raised by your mama? Cause I know your mama ain't teach you that. I know your mama ain't teach you that. Ain't no way she taught you that to pick that folk. I'm just hoping that she did. Cause mine didn't do it. She didn't teach me that. She did. My mama loved everybody. She don't care who you are. You can be a white person who she got up by her bed. I remember when my daddy's friend came home from work. My dad, they used to work at this grocery store. My daddy was in the back. He was in the meat department, in the produce department too, working. And this white man, he was running the cash register and, stocking the shelves or whatever. And it was a store here. I remember when my daddy white friend came home with him, and they was out there drinking. And he said, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and leave. And mama said, no, Houston, don't leave. Rest his soul, he dead and gone now. My daddy went to visit him not long ago. He lived in Bruton. He moved to Bruton, and my dad went to visit him a while back. And my mama said, no, Houston, you're not going nowhere. You're not finna go home. I'm not finna let you drive like that. She said, go in there. We went in mama's room and changed her sheets off her bed and put new sheets and pillowcase on the bed. And she told him to go get in her bed and go to sleep. And her and my dad, they stayed in the living room in there and laid on the couch. And while they let him have the bed to go to sleep. That's how my mama was. She didn't care who you was. She made sure you all right. And she didn't teach us to be like that. That's why I got a caring heart. I don't care what nobody say. I can speak for myself. I'm not going to mistreat nobody. We wasn't raised like that by black and white and all that. White folk did black. But we wasn't raised like that. We all came together. We wasn't like that. We didn't know. We weren't taught that. You teach people the races. You teach people that stuff. And that's what get in them. But once you get around a person and they see you, when you take my friend Mary Lou, sometimes she used to be on my live. She's a white lady. We went to school together. Me, her, and Gina Overstreet. Them girls came to the house. We went to their house. We played together. We didn't act like that. We didn't look at the color. We didn't care about no color. On my daddy's side, the Macmillan side, half of them married white women or black, or either white or men's on my daddy's side. My sister right now dating a white guy. We don't look at color of your skin. My nephew married a white lady. Treat them nice. They treat each other nice. We don't look at colors. It's what you teach a child. It's what you teach them. If you teach them to be hateful and mean, that's what they're going to do. But if you teach them to love everybody. I got a first cousin. If you didn't know her, second cousin. I got a second cousin. Yeah, my daddy is and the first cousin, and me and her. I got a second cousin. Her name is Cherie. If you look at her, you'll think she pure white because she got mixed. She mixed. My son come home one day. He said, Mama. I said, huh? He said, it's this white lady at school. She's a teacher. And she saw him. She say, what Macmillan are you related to? Because we don't hardly we ain't been around each other so long, when you grow up and you leave, you don't see each other a lot, And she told my son, he say, Mama. I say, huh? He say, it's this white lady at school said she was granddaddy's niece. And she's white, Mama. I say, she's white? Who you talking about? I said, what's her name? Cherie? Yeah. I said, that's her cousin. Yeah. I said, yeah, sure is. Then Mama, she looked like she pure white. She looked just. I said, well, they got mixed in there. It's okay. But he said, I know, but she's sweet. She told him she ain't had to tell him that she was related to him at all. But she let it be known that she was related to him. She let it be known that she was related to him. She didn't have to do that. She could have been stuck up or didn't want, you know what I'm saying? But she's not like that. That's what I said. I said that to say this. You can't put no fear in my heart toward people. Make me bitter toward anybody. I don't like to put up with foolishness and craziness. I move myself from that. I don't classify myself as being silly and ignorant. That I don't do that. I like to have fun, yeah. On my page, minding my business, put on my little thing, I dance, I have fun. But y'all do the most. Some of y'all just do too much. Y'all do too much. Love people. Treat people nice. Treat people nice. I'm being honest with y'all. That's why I don't like that black and white stuff. They did. We wasn't raised like that. My boys, my son Dennis, his goddaddy was goddaddy Mr. Ferguson. He goes around and he passed away not long ago. And he goes around and give out the flags for the military people that pass away. He done that, Mr. Bill Ferguson. I don't know if a lot of y'all know him, but he was a big time man. And he got my son and loved my son and bought his class ring, gave him money. If he gave his son, he gave him. John Ferguson used to come to the house and spend the night. He's a police officer now. John Ferguson is his son. He called me mama. When he see me, hey, mama. He stayed at my house plenty. A lot of them did. A lot of white kids came down and stayed there with my children. Next door neighbor. We was next door neighbor to white people. Mr. Bill, another guy named Bill, he was a preacher. Him and his wife, his children was real good people. We don't do that. We don't. It's how you talk to people, how you treat people. Y'all just don't know who y'all might need. Quit being mean. Quit following people. Quit being a follower and be a leader. Quit following folks in the mess. Quit following people in the mess, y'all. Quit letting folk make a fool out of you. Boy, you see some folk ready to. Why would you want to hurt people? Why do people want to hurt folks that already hurt when you should be praying for them? Where your love at? No, ain't no love no more. No love whatsoever. God won't clean people. He won't clean people. The righteous people, the loving people. He want those kind of people in his care. He don't want you to mistreat his people. Because when you get old enough, when you be old, yeah, you say God forgive you. Yes, he forgive you. He forgive you, but you're going to have to pay for that what you're doing. It's a price got to be paid. Exactly. Hurt people. You are so right. It's all hate on this earth. The people. It's the people. It is the people. Hey, Lakeisha Rudolph, how you doing, love? It's the people. It's not the world. It's the people in the world. Got all the chaos, all the picking at folk, it just don't make no sense. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I just say, Lord have mercy. It's too much sickness going on in the world, y'all. I just can't do it. I ain't no way I can do it. I can't get up here and pick at folks and get a laugh off of it. If I got to make a joke, if I got to get on social media, if I'm not doing skits to make people laugh, or you think I'm going to get up here on my platform and go live and pick at somebody and put pictures up of folk, marking folk, I'm not doing it. If you looking for me to do it over here and you think I'm going to give you a clap on the back for doing it, your devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna give you a clap on the back with nothing. I say, God forgive them, for they don't know not what they doing. They can't know what they doing, because if they know what they were doing, they wouldn't do it to people. And they want to keep bringing. And then a lot of people, too, I'm going to tell y'all what a lot of folks want you to do, too. A lot of folks want to get on your platform and want to get up here. I'm going to tell you how folks is. They want to get on your platform so they can get up here and try to talk about people. You know, I'm not finna let y'all do that. I'm not finna I'm not finna let nobody come on my platform and talk about nobody. I don't care what they doing and how they doing or what they doing. They're gonna be between them and God. And if they don't stop doing it, don't bring it to my page. I don't care what nobody do. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm asking y'all nicely. Don't come over here and doing it. I hate to block y'all, but you leave me no choice. When you come over here asking me questions about something that I don't have an answer to. Okay? I don't have an answer to what nobody doing and why they doing it. Same way with y'all page. I can't get over there on y'all page and see what's going on. I don't pick at nobody. I'm not finna do that. And I'm not finna get up here and just get a laugh. I'm not finna do it. It's not right. I'm not finna do it. And I don't want y'all doing it. Don't y'all pick at nobody. If y'all over here watching me, don't go picking at nobody. It's not right. It's not nice, y'all. Y'all too old for that. Y'all too old to be running around here picking at people because other folk picking at them. I know y'all got some kind of sense. I know your mama taught you something. That one thing I was taught coming up. Stay away from folk that picking at folk. You got to stay away from people that picking at people. You think I'm going to go in there and like and hit a like button because you picking at folk? No, I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna do that. That ain't right. Have I done it before? Yes, because I was pissed off. I was mad. But I had to learn to, sometimes we do things out of anger. Sometimes we do things and don't know we're doing them because we angry at that time. That's why they always say count to 3 to get a grip of yourself. Start count to 3 and say, that's not right. We just can't blow up and start. I done grow mature enough to know these things, y'all. I knew from the beginning anyway, but now I know that ain't my place to do that. That's not my place to do that. You got to be loving and kindness. You got to be loving to people. You draw people in by being nice and kind. You can't draw people in there all that hooping and hollering and carrying on and cursing. People don't want to hear that. People want to hear excitement. What make you happy? That's why God had to sit me down to let me know my place. And let me know that what I was doing wasn't pleasing of him. That wasn't pleasing of him. Because I see folks talking about folk, I'm going to hit the like button. I'm going to put some laugh emoji. No, I can't rest in my spirit. That's not in my spirit to do that. I had to ask God for forgiveness. Because that's not on me to pick at nobody, mark nobody. Never was me. Sometimes you got to give, you got to take responsibility for your reaction, what you have done. And I had laughed. I was upset. I was angry. I was mad. But I learned. And I already knew, because I know God. And I know he wasn't pleased with me. Every time I would do it, something would catch me. You know, when you've been in God and when you've been saved and sanctified and you've been in the church and you know right from wrong, you know how you get that feeling that you saying it just won't rest in your soul. That's how I felt. I said, God, this ain't me. I had to ask for help. Lord, help me. This ain't me. I can't live like this. I want that weight off my shoulders. And sometimes we want to go and go to these places and we want to sit down and talk to people about our problem. And it's good sometimes you might need to, but if you don't have to, you can go to God and talk to God about your problem. God gonna be the one to hear, that listen to you. He gonna be the one to give you the okay and what's not to do. He gonna be the one to tell you, sister, don't do that. That's not right. He gonna be the one. Because you got to go to him. You got to mean what you say. You got to say, God, straighten me up, God. God, make me like you, Lord. Lord, I want to talk like you, walk like you. I want to hear the word come from your mouth. You don't want to hear the word coming from nobody else's mouth. Because people will lead you straight to hell. We gotta get somewhere and sit down so we can hear him, y'all. He talking to us, but we're not hearing it because we so busy in other folks' mess. We're too busy carrying other folks' luggage on our back. You have to give account for your wrongdoing, for you can be at peace with yourself. You got to ask God to clean you up. You got to tell God, make you whole. Say, God, I want to be cleaned up. God, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be picking at folks and doing things I know not of you, God. That's not right. I remember the time people would tell me, I say this, get back up there and do this. And I'm up there just doing, okay. And wasn't thinking at the time because I'm mad and listen what people are telling me to do. No, I can't do it. I got to be a leader. I can't be a follower. I can't do it. And once you tell God to clean you up and make you better, a better person, you're not going to be the same no more. Things you do, you're not going to do no more. Every time they talk about you, that's when you go on your knees a little harder. Every time they talk about you, get on your knees a little harder. If you can't get on your knees, you better open your mouth and look toward heaven. And say, for God I live and for God I die. Don't let nobody make a dumb out you, make a fool out of all your life. You can't do it, people. Quit carrying other folks' mess with you. Be a better person. Don't you know every day you wake up and ask God to lead you and guide you in the right direction, and he gonna do it? The devil try to come in, but you got to know that's why he give you power to overcome. Don't y'all know we got power? If you do right, he give you power to overcome that stuff. Like I told y'all before, that's just like your car. God want us right. That's just like your car. You go through the car wash. When you go through the car washer, and you go through that thing and they wash your car, and then when you come out, you want your car clean, don't it? That's how God want us. He want us clean. He don't want us bitter like that. He don't want us evil like that. He want us clean up. He want us to acknowledge him. You got to do right, people. You got to do right. You got to. You can't laugh at people when they sick. You can't laugh at people when they die. It's not right. It's not right. God is moving his hand. He moving his hand. I mean, he moving it too. Melissa McMillan give this message. Thank you, God. We got to, people. We got to start praying. We older people on this platform. The young folks ain't up here hardly. The young folk gone to TikTok. The young folk gone to Snapchat. Young folk gone to Instagram. They gone to places like that. Old folks over here on social media. And once they get over here, the old folk just done went crazy. Some of you done lost your mind, if you ever had one. Because if you have one, you want to treat people the way you treat them. It should be love on this thing. It should be love on this internet. Everybody should be loving each other. But no, you want to get in other folks' mess and make a mess out of something. And y'all make a mess out of stuff that other folk done gone on. Even though folks done brought their problem to Facebook, but it ain't for you to keep on with the mess. If they done let it go, you should let it go. But people don't, they'll drag folks, like, just drag them. Like they ain't got a life. Like they ain't, like they house so happy-go-lucky. And I'm going to tell you about the devil too. The devil try to bring up stuff to try to get you, when you're talking about God, I'm going to tell you how the devil work. The devil try to throw slick shot on your page. You got to watch them too. You got to watch them devil. They'll come in. They'll try to sneak in while you're talking about God. See, they don't like the sound of when you call on God. Because when you call on God, the more power you get. I'm telling you, that devil will try to come in. But that's why God said he gives you power to overcome the devil. Y'all better use y'all power and overcome the devil. Don't let the devil sneak in where he ain't got no business at. Tell the devil he can't come here. Tell him he's not welcome in. That's what you tell him. You're not welcome in, devil. You got to get away. See, that's where the devil try to come in at. I know why the devil comes in. See, I sit back and I listen to a lot of things. And like I tell y'all, oh, she got them fake LV bags. Oh, she got the fake Gucci. She got the fake this. Everything came from China. Everything came from China. Then I tell y'all, then I try to tell you, I said everything came from China. China makes it all. I told y'all you had a nice bag. You should have got them when it was going good. China telling now, ain't it? Secret China secret, huh? Try to tell y'all it's nice quality. Is they real? What's real? What is real? What is real? I want to know. What is real? When you got stuff, when you got things, what is real? I want to know what is real. When you got pocketbooks, all of it real. When you're buying it, everything is. When you're buying it, we so caught up on materials things. We so caught up on materials things. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I ain't got no. When we see folk with something other, we get so jealous and stuff, and we want what folk. I ain't never been like that. I ain't never been jealous of nobody and want what other folk got. If I got friends, and if I'm jealous of my friend, I need me some new ones. I better get me some new friends. And if your friend jealous of you, you better get you some new ones too. I ain't never been jealous of nobody for what they got. Because I always say, God gonna bless me. He might not bless me the same way, but he gonna bless me. If he woke you up in the morning, he have done enough for you. If he gave you all the activity of your limbs, he have done enough for you. But see, we don't look at that. We don't look at that. We so caught up. Oh, you saw that? That ain't that. That ain't this. Y'all better cut it out, people. Cut it out. Believe in God. Quit. But God said, don't put your trust in man. He'll fail you all the time. He said, put your trust in him. He said, he'll lead you to the path of the righteousness. God said, he'll lead you. It ain't real. It ain't real. It ain't real. All of it came from China and just took it somewhere else to get a stamp on it. So you can pay the full price they want you to pay. You believe man, but you don't believe God, do you? You don't believe God's word, do you? You believe everything man tell us. We don't believe nothing what God say. God said lean on him. He said lean on me. Lean on God. He said he'll never fail you. But we just won't, will we? We so caught up in foolishness and craziness, material thing that we can't take nowhere when we leave here. We won't pin on God. We don't pin on him at all. We'll listen to other folk. Other folk will make a fool out of you. But if you saved, and you sanctified, and you Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized, I don't care if you backslid. You still got power. He still give it to you. He said you just only have faith as a mustard seed. He gonna let you see some things. If you lean on God, he won't let you fall. He ain't gonna let you fall. You let yourself fall because you ain't lean on him. We gotta get real, people. We gotta walk the walk. We gotta help people. Help them that they don't know. Help them when they don't know. When you try to help them, they still talks about you. Is it real? That's what killed me when they used to say that. Not China telling it all. Telling it all. Y'all still don't listen. Y'all don't pay attention because you didn't didn't pay attention. You ain't pay attention to your mama. Because if you did, you wouldn't be living the way you're living and carrying on the way you're carrying on and acting ugly when you're acting ugly. Some of you got the ugliest ways. Y'all got some ugly ways. I promise y'all got some ugly ways. Y'all, I couldn't sit up under you. Because I tell God to show me. I tell him to open my eyes. I don't get too close to a person that I can't see. If I get too damn close to you, I can't see you. If you up in my face like this here, I can't see you. You got to get back some. You got to put it back some so I can see what's going on. That's how you got to do. You got to get back some. If you get too close up in their face, you can't see nothing. Because you can't. Put your hand up in your face like this. You can't even see your hand hardly. Try it, y'all. Put your hand up in your face like this. It's blinding you, messing with your sight. You got to put it back. That's how people are. People come in your face to blind you and mess with your sight. You can't see them good. You got to tell them, bag up some. Don't let nobody get too close to you. Hey, I'm telling you, put your hands in your face right quick. I want all of you up here. 109 up you right here now. Put your hand up in your face and see can you see. You can't see. You can't see. And open your eyes and put your hand like this. You can't see nothing. Because it's going to blur your life. You got to tell it to get back. You know, when you go to the doctor, to the eye doctor, and they tell you to get back a certain way and put one hand over your eye and see can you see. Because something blocking your vision. They want to make sure you can see. Because some things could be blocking your vision. That's how people is. People can be blocking your vision. That's how people are. They'll block your vision. Because you might can see. But if they right there, you probably got a plan. But if they in your face like that, you can't even get to your plan. Because they right in your face, stopping you from getting to where you need to be. That's how people is. People come in your Facebook just like that too. They'll come right up on you so you can't get to the next place where God trying to carry you to. Because you so busy trying to entice them folks in your face and they don't care nothing about you. God said lean on him. God ain't in your face. He's not in your face. He's a spirit. He ain't all in your face like that. He give you time. He give you room to breathe. He don't want to clutter you like that. That's why he say, come to me. If you want to, come to him. Because we so busy. We busy, boy. We on social media. We working up. We just messy. People ain't gonna want. Folk don't like to hear the truth. Folk like to hear mess. If I was up here hollering, hooping, and streaming, I have so many folks on this platform right now. It ain't funny. Because they gonna share it, and they want the other to see it, and the other to hear. Why you can't do that when folks talking about God? Why you can't share it and want folks to hear and the other to hear? No, you ain't gonna do that because you want to keep it right there. You don't want that to get out. You don't. Because we want to keep up that mess. We want to see what they got to say. I don't know who I'm talking to tonight. When God lead me something, when I get led to say things, I speak. I speak what he tells me to say because I don't want to be led wrong, people. I want to be led right. I just want to love on my people, y'all. I just want to show love. When y'all show me love, I show y'all love. And I'm going to tell y'all, I was at the store yesterday when I was doing a skit with me and Kendall Mama and my cousin, I call her my cousin too. I was standing in line. I'm going to tell you how good God is. God is so good, y'all. He just so sweet, y'all. When I tell you how good God is, I'm going to tell you. I thank him for the little things. I thank him because I know the big thing yet to come. You got to praise him through it all. Because I tell you, I was standing in the line. We was in Walmart and Atmo. And I was getting ready to pay for my stuff. And as I was laying my stuff on the register, I was putting it up there, laying my stuff on the register. And it come up to almost I ain't gonna tell you what the price was, but whatever I had I could, because sometimes you give folks a little too much information. I'm learning to be quiet. Sometimes you gotta sit down and be quiet and just thank God for his blessing. But anyway, I was standing in line and as I was standing, I was taking my card out and then to pay for my stuff. And Bridget said, I said, what? She said, I got it. I said, that's my stuff. She said, I got it. I said, no, I get it. I said, you sure? She said, yeah. She swapped her card. She paid for my stuff. I said, well, Bridget, I could have got it. Well, thank you. She said, I want to do that for you. You see how God is. You see, I didn't even have to pay for it. I was finna pay for it, but she paid for it. That let you know you're doing something good. You're good. My God. My God. Hey, God, I just love him. I just thank him. If you only do right, God gonna send his angel, his people to see about you. He's not gonna let you fall. You fall because you want to fall. I said, no, I got this. She said, I want to get it. And that happened to me before, y'all. When I was in Dothan, I was in Subway. I was getting me a tuna sub and some chips and a power, Gatorade. And I was standing in line, getting ready to pay for my stuff. This white man was behind me, and I was getting ready to pay for it. He told the lady that's making the sub, he said, I didn't know what he was saying at first. And then I was getting ready to pay for my stuff. He said, I got yours. I said, huh? He said, I got yours. I said, you sure? He said, yeah, I want to pay for yours. That's the second time this year that I was standing in line and somebody paid for my stuff. No. Wait. I'm going to put it like this. It was the second time when somebody paid for my stuff. But it was plenty of time that somebody cash apped me and told me go have lunch. They said, I want to buy your lunch. Plenty of time. And like I said, it might be a small thing to y'all, but it's a big thing to me. Because they didn't have to do it. God is so good. He is so good. And he worthy to be praised, y'all. It won't be the last. I know, Keisha. I know. I said, Lord, I thank you. I said, Lord, I just love you so much. I love him because who he is. I love him because he's showing up and showing out. I ain't no P2K finna put me on no shows in Texas. I got 2 shows in Texas with P2K them. Laquana and P2K got me on 2 shows. I didn't know that. I didn't. If only you just be still and be quiet. You can get whatever you God, people work. God got folks working for me, and I don't even know they're working. You got to have a change of heart, people. And you got to surround yourself with people that want to see you do great things. Not people just want to see you pick at folk and talk about folks every day, all day on your platform. People don't want to hear that. People want to hear how can they get delivered from that. I'm teaching you how to be delivered from it. Set yourself free. And once you set yourself free, it's going to feel like a weight that been lifted off your shoulder. It done been lifted off your shoulder. You just got to be still. And like I told y'all, I might not have a house down here right now. And if it's God's will for me to get it, I get it. But God said, will he go repair a place for us? He said there are many mansions. If it were not so, he wouldn't have told us. That's why you got to do right by people so you can see those things. So he can call your name. Do right by people. Just do right by people. Living, it's only by living, doing right by people. Treating people the way they want it, how you want to be treated. If you get up there and call folk name and mistreat God's people, and we wonder why they do this to us, because you have done it. What you have done to my least one, now they have done it to you. If you do it to his least one, they're going to do it to you. You reap what you sow. I can't go out there and sow. I can't go out there and plant watermelon seed and expect for a cantaloupe to come up. Ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. If I go out there and plant watermelon seed, I'm getting watermelon. So if you go out there and sow a bad seed and being bad and ugly and picking at folk, you gonna get it. Sooner or later, it's coming. Sooner or later, it's gonna come back to you, hit you dead in your face, and you're gonna be like, what the world did I do to deserve this? Just think about the ones that you done talked about and picked at and everything else. You better ask God for forgiving and let it go and go on with your life. Admit your wrongdoing. You gotta admit your wrongdoing. If you don't, you're gonna take a bird. That devil gonna ride you all night and day long. That devil will ride you until you tell God about your problem. Tell God and mean what you say. You gotta mean what you say, people. And watch you feel so much better. You will feel so relieved. You will feel so much better. If only you let go and let God. God is moving by his power. He's moving by his power. I sit and think about everybody had to fly sometime in those planes and how the plane just falling out the sky. Just falling. That's those wake up calls. And people ain't seeing them. We got people on their job losing their life because of foolishness and chaos going on in the world. If we all get together and tell God about it, he can make a change. He can make a change, y'all. But he want to hear from us. He want to know that we know him and the pardon of our sins. Do we still know him? Do we still recognize him? Do we still lift him up? Do we still magnify his name? Do we still tell people the goodness of what he done? He just want to be recognized. But we don't have time because some of us too busy minding Miss Shirley business, minding Miss Keisha business, minding Miss Rebecca business. We so busy minding other folk business. Do you have any? Folk don't even watch TV no more. They don't look at the news. They watch Facebook because they got so much distraction going on. And if you do watch it, if you watch social media, watch stuff that makes sense to y'all. Watch stuff that get you a laugh through the day. Watch stuff that make you, want to cook the right food, eat the right foods and things in your body. Sometimes maybe you're eating the wrong thing and you're putting the wrong thing in your body. Some people's mind is just like the fog out there. So foggy. So you can't see. When you got so much cloud, fog in your face, you can't see. Y'all better learn. Chef Carmen can say, you better learn. And he really say, I know you lying. You got to acknowledge God, y'all, in everything you do. And ask him say, God, please, Lord, I'm asking you. I don't want to be like this. Ask him to change your mindset. Tell him to reset your mind into peace and happiness. But I ain't going to hold y'all long tonight. I'm not going to hold you long tonight. But I just had to get up here and let y'all know. Stop carrying other folks' luggage that ain't got, if your clothes ain't in it, if your clothes ain't in that luggage, stop carrying that luggage. You carrying something you don't even know what you got. It ain't for you to put on. When you open that luggage up, you can't even fit nothing in that luggage because it wasn't your luggage. You got the wrong luggage. You got the wrong luggage. You can't wear them clothes. Let it go. Find something that fits you. And that's minding your own business. Find something that fits you, and that's minding your own business. That fits me well. I love to wear that. Minding my own business. I don't bother. I don't get in for business. I don't. I care less what somebody else out there doing. If it ain't bothering me, I'm not finna get out there and do what other folk do. I'm not finna put on folk mess. It's mess. You carrying other folks' trash around, and you could be living a happy life. You up there trying to defend something that you have nothing to do with. People need to let stuff alone. I'm telling you, once you let stuff alone and watch how God work. Watch how he work. He'll make everything smooth. Everything like butter. If you will let him work. But if you trying to work for him, it ain't gonna work. Your God had to sit us down. He had to sit you down to let you know you don't misuse his people. You don't treat his people any kind of way. He had to sit you down, people. I don't know who I'm talking to, but God will have to sit you down. That's just like if y'all in a relationship right now, don't worry about if your man cheating. Don't worry about it. It's going to come to you. If you sit down, don't go looking for it because you ain't going to have time to think. Ask God to show you things. He'll show you. And you ain't got that harm because I'm telling you, some trouble easy to get in, hard to get out of. If he show you, just accept what he showed you. If you going to stay, if you going to leave. You ain't got to argue. You ain't got to put your hand on nobody. You ain't got to get that mad to want to hurt nobody. You ain't got to get that mad if you want to hurt somebody. I ain't never saw nobody want to fight somebody else of somebody else's relationship. I never saw nobody want to fight nobody, want to talk about somebody because somebody talk. You can't stop folk from talking, but you can give it to God. Let God to stop them. Because if you try to stop them, it's going to be a mess. But when God do it, you ain't going to know it done. You ain't going to know until it done. See, God don't tell nobody when he coming. He come like a thief at night. He don't let nobody know. Because if he let you know, you're going to know too much. And you're going to tell too much. That's why he said give it to him. And don't ask him when he gonna work it out. Let him do it on his own. Cause if you gonna tell him what to do, then he can just get back to you and tell you what to do. He done told you one time what to do. He don't repeat himself like we do. We gotta stop repeating ourselves. We gotta start moving forward and stop repeating ourselves. God don't repeat himself. His word just in the Bible the same. He don't repeat himself over and over again. His word is out there, and that's what he say, and that's what he meant. He repeat himself in some, like, when people said, like the lady said that the man had passed away, and he repeated himself, and somebody has, giving them life again. He give you life. People, we got to stay strong, people. We got to stay strong. I saw where they said this man got shot. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, excuse me. At this Easter egg hunt. Say this man had got shot at this Easter egg hunt. A deacon, I think, of the church got shot. Somebody shot the man. And see, there's a lot of stuff going on, y'all, that shouldn't even be going on. You ain't got to get that mad to hurt nobody. And it don't make no sense. It don't. I know a friend of mine had told me some stuff, and he could have did some bad damage control, but he knew high power. He been mistreated, and he know high power. And he could have flipped out, lost his mind, did some everything. And if I know he went through some stuff where he told me he went through and ain't did nothing, but gave it to high power. I tell you, God is good. God is good. He could have flipped out and lost his mind, but he did. He stood in faith. He stood there and waited. God showed him things. I'm gonna tell you something. When you feel like somebody's cheating on you, you ain't got to go out there and look for it. God gonna bring it to you. Cause a man should want to be home with his woman. If he got a key, if this, let me tell you something. If a man's supposed to lead, y'all. A man's supposed to lead. Sometimes you get tied up with a child. You get tied up with a child like that, don't even know it. Cause a man's supposed to lead the way, people. The man's supposed to be the head of the house. He does. He's supposed to be the head of the house. But see, some of you women won't let him. Cause we so used to people done dogged us out so much, and we scared to let a man be the head. But we got to tell God, all right, God, I'm giving it to him in your name. He the head of this house in your name, God. I'm just gonna do what you say do, God. You gotta let him be the head of the house. You got to. You ain't got to go out there digging in no man's cell phone. Don't go digging in that man's phone. Leave that man's phone alone. Don't go in there doing that. Don't hurt yourself. Cause you see something in there you don't want to see, then there you go. Long as you doing what's right. Long as you doing what's right. And if you knowing he cheating and you don't want to be there, it's up to you to leave. Don't stay. Don't stay in nothing that you knowing that gonna make you miserable. Now, I'm not telling nobody to stay in nothing gonna make you miserable. But if you knowing something ain't right, if you don't like it, you got an opportunity to get out. Cause you don't want to be hurt no more. But let it come to you. Don't go looking for it. It's gonna show you. It'll come to you. It's gonna come. Cause I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna come. The conversation gonna get different. He gonna fuss at you for no reason. He gonna turn his back towards you in bed when you try to talk to him. He ain't gonna want to be up under you. Cause he's so ready for daylight to come so he can go be back up under the other lady. And guess what? When you make another woman life miserable with a man, when you make another woman life miserable with a man, when you ever get one, they gonna make your life, that woman somebody gonna make your life miserable with that same man. Cause the same way you got him, it's the same way you gonna lose him. Hello, somebody. The same way. Cause the ha when you're trying to take him from somebody else. You think it's all sugar and cream. You think it all sugar and cream. It's not. It's not sugar and cream, people. You're going to reap what you sow. And if you got a good woman and you knowing deep in your heart you got a good woman, you better put that woman first. You better put her first. Because if you put her first, she going to be there with you. She going to be right there with you if you put her first and do the right thing. Do the right thing. It's only doing what's right. Don't make a woman feel like she's not worth it. She's not worth your time. Don't make her feel like she's just there when you need her for a punching bag or a toy. Don't do it like that. That's not right. It's not right. And same way, ladies, if you got a good man, treat that man right. And I know you will. All a woman want is to be treated right in love. If it take a fool to go out there, it take a woman got to be a fool to go out there. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something too. It got to take a fool, a man doing what he's supposed to do as a man. As a man. Now I ain't saying no little boy. I say a man. Man take on responsibility. Man gonna make sure her woman's straight, sure her woman's right. She's not gonna make her feel bad in front of no other man or no other female. He's not gonna make her feel like that. He gonna make her feel so loved and warm and care. That's how he gonna make her feel. And she ain't gonna go nowhere. She'll be a fool to go out there and you giving her everything she need in a man. She'll be a fool. And if she that fool, I'm single. If she crazy, I'm single. If you doing all this stuff I'm saying, and she don't, I'm here. Cause I'm here, baby. That's that. Let me get one, treat me nice and good and loving on me and giving me what I need, pamper me. I ain't got to ask for no money. The money's sitting right there on the damn dresser. I'm that woman, I'm here. If that money sit on that dresser, me to go do this with, and then and the light bill money and gas, if it right there, me sitting there with, I'm that woman. I'm that woman. I'm that woman. Now, she won't be a fool to go out there and just get screwed. It ain't what, let me tell you something, folk behind there, he ain't got good sex. Hell, you might not got none either. You probably ain't got none. Hell, your out on wax cold like there. Your on wax cold like there. Folk kill me. I just don't know. He just just ain't no good. How the hell you know it ain't no good? Hell, tell him how you want it. You gotta tell him how you want it. It ain't what you got, it's how you use it. It's how you use it. Folk kill me with that mess. Oh, his ain't no good. That's why I got tired of this boy. Teach him. Show him how you want to be loved. Your ass ain't that hot. If it is, go get a tub of water. Cool off. Get yourself off. Hell. Do that. You want to. It's just life too. Get yourself off. I do it plenty of time. I ain't got no man. Get myself off. You got to. That pressure got to go away. I'm serious. Y'all laughing, but I'm serious. That pressure got to go away. Pressure bust a pipe. It'll bust a pipe on you, baby. Quit doing that man like that. That man good to you. He bored. Well, hell, if he bored, get up and do something to your house. Hell, turn the couch a different way. If he bored, then you go. He probably wouldn't mind you go out and have fun with your friend girl. Y'all go somewhere to a little bar or something. He probably wouldn't mind. But be right, be faithful to him. At least you are being honest. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I'm just being so honest. I just get sick of that. Some folks like, his ain't no good. What is good? Pounding you to death, beating your head up against the wall, taking your wig and snatching out back towards your head. What is ain't good? You make it feel good. Dude, for real, you make it feel good. Y'all kill me. Yeah, some of these ladies can have some good men. I promise you, they can have some good men, and you'll catch them out there cheating with some of the worst man. I'm like, what in the world? Did I really just see this? Did I really just see this? No, she did. She got a good husband at home. I'm like, damn, how they do that? What? You just did that, man? I know that's right. If they doing them like that right there, I'll be good to him. He ain't got to worry about that. I make it right. I make him right. He'll be one. He'll like, dang, where you been? Right here. I'll be saying, right here. I'm right here. He'll be looking for me with the flashlight. He'll be all out there looking for me. Baby, you ain't got to look for me. I ain't going nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Just stir me up. Coffee. Just stir me up. Playground, baby. Playground. Don't be lazy. I know that, right? You can't be lazy in that bedroom. Tell them you don't want to do it that way. You want to do it another way. Try another style. Tell them put you on the washing machine. Cut the washing machine on. Make it. It'll help you. I'm just saying, y'all. Just give me some tips. Tell them put you on top of the washing machine. Here. Let the washing machine. But I love y'all. This your girl, Comedian Melissa MC. I hope y'all enjoyed this live tonight. Let this live. Don't put other people's luggage on your back. You'll wear yourself out, people. You're wearing yourself out with other folk. That's why you got things that can't go right in your household. That's why sometimes you don't know what's going on in your household. That's why things keep going on in your household. Even though you might not put on social media, but you going through some things, and that's why you going through some things, because you so into other folks' relationship. Stay out of folks' mess. You got mind your own business. There's nothing wrong with minding your own business, baby. Your business is the best business to have. It's your own. Okay? Mind your own. Leave other folk mess alone. Because if you don't, you're going to be sunk. It's going to sink you. It's going to make you miserable. It's going to make your life, your household going to start getting tore up. But you sitting up there watching somebody else's household. I'm telling you now, you reap what you sow. You keeping up mess with them folk, somebody come in and grab you. It's going to take one tongue in the ear. Whisper in that ear and thick that wet tongue right there. And they're going to have them because you probably never been touched right there before. Keep playing. Keep playing with folk. It ain't good to play with folk. It ain't good. Because your husband could be out there doing something he ain't got no business. And that's probably why you mad. Because you know he out there doing, you want to make somebody else's life hell. But I'm going to get off here, y'all. I love y'all. And I'm going to get off here because I'm getting sleepy, y'all. I'm really getting sleepy. Yeah. Hold on. Talk about But I'm going to get off here, y'all. I love y'all so much. I got to go, y'all, okay? All right. I love y'all. Stay royal. Stay royal. Stay blessed. Stay in the will of God. Reset yourself. Tonight, y'all, reset yourself. Ask God to deliver you. Deliver you. Deliver you. Yes, he'll do it. Tell him to set you free from all that chaos, trouble that's not right, okay? Keisha said, no, don't go. I gotta go. I gotta get off here. I'm getting so sleepy. I ain't gonna lie. Keisha, you see my eyebrows they did, girl? She did my eyebrows today. You saw them. I don't know how long they supposed to last, girl. Some kind of new stuff they got, and she did them up there, child. You see them, Keisha? I said, oh, look at them. She did them so quick, though. For real. I think she could have did a little better job, but I'm going to go back and tell them, say, she did it so quick because she was trying to get them nails done in there. But they're okay, but they ain't like I want them, though. But I go back and get them done, though. But It's all good. It's all good, Keisha, for real. But I'm going to get off this live, y'all. I got to get off and get ready to put my strips in there, y'all, because I've been drinking coffee, y'all. That coffee got my teeth so stained up at the bottom now. And they've been doing good, though, with this light. I ain't put it in there today, though, but it been good. It been doing good with this light. It's, let me show y'all. See, you put that in your mouth, you got the light on it, and you got to put it back in there to charge it. That charge it. You got to charge to put in there. Yeah. Your eyebrows are beautiful. Thank you. I don't know how long it'll last now, y'all. I don't know how long that lasts. It's some kind of new stuff they said they got out. So I tried. I said, well, I tried. So she did it to make me some fuller eyebrows. I said, go on, girl. I'll be cute. Hey, Keisha, I might be cute for the 5th, Keisha. Shh. Let me cut it out, y'all. But I love y'all. I got to get off this line. I'm sorry, but I got to go, Keisha. I'm getting sleepy. Your girl getting sleepy. I said, what is it? I sent you a picture. Look at it. Okay, she said she sent me a picture. Look at it. Okay, I will. All right. Call me when I get off my live, okay? Do that. Call me when I get off my live. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night, okay? It's your girl, Camille. Let's MC. Y'all stay blessed, okay?